Here's the uncomfortable truth. Millions of people are pouring a condiment loaded with sodium and allergens onto their food every single day, convinced it's just part of healthy cooking. Walk into any kitchen across America, and you'll almost certainly spot that familiar dark bottle of soy sauce sitting on the counter or tucked away in the pantry. This savory staple has earned its place as the go-to umami booster, finding its way into everything from quick weeknight stir-fries to elaborate marinades. We drizzle it generously over steaming bowls of rice, use it to enhance our noodle dishes, and can't imagine eating sushi without that little dish for dipping. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite being a kitchen essential for countless home cooks, traditional soy sauce comes packed with enough sodium to make your blood pressure monitor beep in protest. Add to that its gluten content and the reality that both soy and wheat rank among the most prevalent food allergens. And suddenly, this beloved condiment doesn't seem quite so innocent. Enter coconut aminos, the trendy alternative that's been making waves in health-conscious circles. But is this coconut-derived sauce truly the healthier hero it claims to be? Or are we just falling for another wellness industry marketing trick? Understanding the coconut aminos phenomenon. Let's cut through the confusion and talk about what coconut aminos actually represents. According to Jen Messer, a registered dietitian who serves as president of the New Hampshire Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, this product functions as a seasoning liquid that delivers umami flavor without containing soy, wheat, or gluten. The production process reveals something fascinating about this alternative condiment. Manufacturers harvest sap directly from coconut palm trees, then put it through a process that may include light fermentation before blending it with sea salt. Some producers enhance the final product by incorporating vinegar or water, while others add natural flavor boosters or acidifying agents to perfect the taste profile. And this is the part most people miss. Despite carrying the coconut name, this sauce won't transport your taste buds to a tropical paradise. Amy Goodson, a Texas-based nutritionist and registered dietitian at the Sports Nutrition Playbook, emphasizes that coconut aminos tastes nothing like the fruit it comes from. Instead, she describes its flavor profile as noticeably sweeter and considerably less aggressive in saltiness compared to traditional soy sauce. This unique taste characteristic explains why coconut aminos has become the preferred substitute for soy sauce, tamari, and other savory condiments in various culinary applications. Home cooks regularly incorporate it into stir-fry recipes, use it as a base for marinades, blend it into homemade salad dressings, and serve it alongside appetizers as a dipping sauce. However, let's address the elephant in the room. Your wallet will definitely feel the difference. Goodson points out that coconut aminos commands a significantly higher price per fluid ounce compared to conventional soy sauce. Whether that premium price tag represents good value depends entirely on your individual dietary needs and health priorities. Examining the health claims, reality versus marketing hype. Now comes the million-dollar question that's dividing dinner tables across the country. Does coconut aminos actually deliver meaningful health benefits, or are we paying premium prices for clever marketing? The sodium story presents the most compelling argument in favor of making the switch. Goodson reveals that coconut aminos typically contains between 70% to 75% less sodium than traditional soy sauce, a reduction that could significantly impact your daily sodium intake. For individuals managing high blood pressure or those concerned about reducing stress on their cardiovascular system and kidneys, this dramatic sodium reduction represents a genuine advantage. The allergen-free nature of coconut aminos creates another clear benefit category. Since the production process eliminates soy, wheat, and gluten entirely, this condiment naturally accommodates people dealing with food allergies, gluten sensitivity, celiac disease, or those following paleo-dietary protocols. But here's where the health narrative gets murky, and this might surprise you. Coconut aminos definitely doesn't qualify as a superfood, despite what some wellness influencers might suggest. Messer explains that while the original coconut sap does contain amino acids, peptides, essential minerals like potassium, magnesium, and zinc, plus trace amounts of antioxidants, the processing required to transform sap into sauce significantly diminishes these nutritional components. By the time you're drizzling coconut aminos over your dinner, you're getting only modest amounts of these potentially beneficial compounds. Here's what's really controversial. Many of the bold health claims surrounding coconut aminos stem from research conducted on coconut sap in its raw form, coconut oil, or coconut palms themselves, not the actual finished condiment sitting in your refrigerator. Messer warns that no scientific research currently supports the micronutrient or bioactive compound claims specifically related to processed coconut aminos. This means that while coconut aminos may be healthier than soy sauce in relative terms, it falls significantly short of being the nutritional powerhouse that marketing materials sometimes suggest. As Messer wisely notes, any health claims associated with this product should be taken with a grain of salt, quite literally. Navigating potential drawbacks and safety considerations. Most people can safely enjoy coconut aminos in typical condiment quantities without experiencing adverse effects. However, the lower sodium label shouldn't be confused with low sodium, and this distinction matters more than you might think. Messer emphasizes that coconut aminos still doesn't qualify as a low-sodium condiment, meaning anyone following a sodium-restricted diet needs to read labels carefully and monitor their intake accordingly. For individuals managing hypertension, kidney disease, or salt sensitivity, even moderate use can contribute to excessive daily sodium consumption, particularly when combined with other naturally salty foods throughout the day. The allergy consideration presents another important safety factor that often gets overlooked. While coconut aminos provides a solution for people avoiding soy, wheat, or gluten, it creates potential problems for a different group of individuals. In certain U.S. labeling contexts, coconut gets classified as a tree nut, which means people with coconut allergies must avoid coconut aminos entirely. The final verdict: making an informed decision. So where does this leave conscientious consumers trying to make the best choice for their health and their families? Goodson summarizes the situation perfectly. Coconut aminos can serve as a flavorful, lower-sodium, soy-free alternative to traditional soy sauce that integrates well into many different dietary approaches and eating styles. However, like any condiment, it performs best when enjoyed in moderation rather than as a daily staple. The key lies in understanding your personal health priorities, dietary restrictions, and budget constraints. If you're managing sodium intake, dealing with soy or gluten sensitivities, or following specific dietary protocols, the higher cost of coconut aminos might represent a worthwhile investment in your health. On the other hand, if you're simply jumping on the wellness bandwagon without specific health concerns, traditional soy sauce used sparingly might serve your needs just fine. But here's what I want to know. Are we overthinking our condiment choices, or is this attention to ingredient details exactly what modern food culture needs? Have you made the switch to coconut aminos in your own kitchen? And if so, was the change worth the extra expense and effort? Or do you think this whole debate represents just another example of wellness culture creating unnecessary anxiety around perfectly normal foods? Share your thoughts below. I'm genuinely curious whether you see coconut aminos as a game-changing health upgrade or just another overpriced trend that will eventually fade away. What's been your actual experience with taste, cost, and health benefits?